will kick off. He's been the kickoff specialist for the Trojans this year. Voisin and Sandgren back deep for the Jags. And away we go from Mobile. End over end kick, and it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. 5 receivers, empty backfield for Gio Lopez. Looks downfield and now steps up, and he is going to be tangled up behind the line. Great start for Dante Wright's Troy defense. Has in the pocket, and they certainly did on that opening series.
They sure did. They did a nice job of corralling him and having a level rush. That they didn't get too far up the field and kept a level rush.
3rd and 7 from the 44 of South Alabama. Here comes the pressure from the Jaguars. Picked up. Gilcrease now forced out of the pocket, and he is going to be tripped up from behind by Dalton Hughes. Troy will have to punt.
He did not need to run out of that pocket. He ran himself into a sack. He had a nice pocket. Just step up in the pocket.
Yeah, getting Yancey back from a foot injury. He's missed the last 2 games. That's been huge for this defense. And now stepping up is Lopez. He's going to slide down short of the line to gain by a couple of yards. Tight end Brody Dalton goes in motion. Gilcrease is going to swing it out to Gerald Green out of the backfield. Green takes a ferocious hit at the 50-yard line from Jordan Scruggs, the nickelback. We're going to go 5 wide. Empty backfield. Good job by the O-line picking up the pressure to the sideline. Nice catch, Jamal Pritchett. Mercy. That in coverage, it's a 29-yard game.
Now that's why he's got 6 receptions for touchdowns, and you can see why.
The South Alabama team has had a problem with penalties as of late. Just ask Major Applewhite, he'll tell you. Lopez is going to take off again. Steps out of a tackle. Good balance. Stays on his feet and dives inside the 15-yard line. The hold of Jack Martin. High snap. Martin got it down. The kick end over end, and it's good for his team this year. Part of the reason that Troy's got to a 1-5 start. We'll give you another big reason in just a moment. This is Devontae Ross from the 5-yard line. Takes it to the middle of the field, finds a seam. Good return, and he's upended. Ball pops out. Who's got it? Now they're going to say Ross was down. They're going to say Ross was down.
They've made a decision here to be aggressive. We're going to see that, I'm sure, the rest of the night.
Robert Cole gets this kick away. Jamal Pritchett backing off. Leading the country in punt return yards. You can see why he is slippery. Penalty flag down behind him as Pritchett angles out at the 42-yard line. So instead of at the 42-yard line, they're going to start inside their 20. Amarian Fortenberry. Then block in the back. Showing blitz. And they're going to run past it. Up the middle, Damian Taylor gets it across the 10-yard line. Will be in blocking formation on 3rd and 8. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. The South Alabama defense gets a huge play from Jaden Voisin, the free safety, the ringleader of that Jaguars secondary.
A big play. You know, you're backed up. You get picked off. South Alabama has the ball on the positive side of the field. It creates a momentum burst, and I think this is where South Alabama is going to have to take advantage of that, and Troy's going to have to dig in.
Movement on that offensive line this week because of the injuries. If there's some growing pains going on, Lopez is going to take a shot to the end zone, lofts one to the corner, and the ball is caught. Is he in the end zone? Yes, touchdown. Jeremiah Webb, over the shoulder catch for a score. How about this throw from Lopez, his 13th touchdown strike of the year. Now Troy's offense really needs to find something. They've had the ball 4 times. They've got 9 total yards, and they haven't picked up a first down yet. Devontae Ross is going to try to spark this team on special teams, and he's not even going to get to the 10-yard line. They send 2 tight ends to the right. They'll try the jet sweep here with Mojo Dortch. He's one of their fastest guys on the roster, but not fast enough for the South Alabama defense.
At the 10, and you're running jet sweeps to the perimeter. Great penetration by South Alabama on the perimeter. On 3rd and 15, what you do here is make sure you don't turn the ball over again. That's what you do. This is not a great down and distance. So you got to be careful and smart.
Oh, my. Boy, it's like, I don't want to say it, Coach, you may have jinxed it. It's like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Tucker doesn't have a lot of playing experience, and that was a hot snap, went right through his hands. He's a little rattled, and that you got to settle him down on the sideline.
DJ Thomas-Jones goes out to the far side in motion. They're going to swing it out to Bothwell, the running back, and there's another guy that they feel they can build around. Well, they just hope they can keep him for more than a year or two.
Coaches told me earlier down on this guy's a flat baller, man. He's a dude. Another player for the future.
Pressure coming, and Lopez is going to be wrapped up for a sack. Trent Henry, the Grambling transfer.
You're going to see Gio put his eyes into the flat to the back, and by the time he brought his eyes,
stars, especially Luis Medina up front. There's Henry from the secondary, and now ahead of a 3rd and 22. Lopez dancing, and he gets free. Lopez down the middle of the field, bashing through Troy defenders, but now he at least gives his coaches something to think about.
That's how you run the football. He went after the first, he wasn't sliding. He went after the first down. He's running. He's going to go lower his shoulder and drive his legs.
Major Applewhite's going to keep his offensive unit out there, and he's going to give it to his quarterback, and there he goes. Gio Lopez. Touchdown. That's a leader. 49 yards to the house. And you can see why they are excited about Gio Lopez here in the Gulf City of Mobile. 4 plays, 69 yards and a touchdown. 49 to the house for Gio. Well, he's already done something that Kilcrease was unable to do, and that was pick up a first down for this offense. First of the night. Landon Parker on this reception. It's Bucatter's first collegiate pass way back in 2018. He is the old man of this roster. I'll go back to the ground at Damian Taylor. Tight end to the near side, 3 receivers, but they run it with Damian Taylor, and he is going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. He's the guy they want to get out on the perimeter, but serves well there. 2nd down and 6. Rifle shot to the outside, and there is a pass that is caught by Devontae Ross. The potential for the second half going into the locker room. Oh, this is going to blow up in the backfield. A sack. Caldwell goes down in a heap. Courtney McBride.
I mean, they had an offensive lineman pulling out to kick him out, and he beat him around the edge. And I really think with that kind of protection, Matthew Caldwell's got to step up into the pocket.
He's got 2 catches tonight for just 18 yards. 3rd and 18. Caldwell to a wide open man. It's Ross. Tries to cut it back. A little breeze coming against him. Kick is up. It's long enough, and it is good. Weren't able to get it in the end zone. A penalty kind of set him back. But they did get the field goal attempt for Renfro, and he kicked it through. And he's complete here on his first pass attempt of the second half to Peyton Higgins. They'll rush 4. Lopez taking a shot deep down the sideline. He's got a man. It is caught. Down to the 16-yard line, Javon Ivory.
The ball, he allowed Javon Ivory to run right underneath that in full stride and catch it. Very well done.
First catch for Ivory tonight, 65 yards on the play. Bullock in the backfield with Lopez. Cantrell will get it, and there's another tackle for Ross. Just not a lot of room up the middle for these running backs for South Alabama. Tight end Thomas-Jones to the near side. Lopez cocks his arm and then has to eat it. Philip Lee, the bandit, just drives in and hammers Lopez for a loss of 9. The 9th of the night for this Troy defense. Sack number 3 for this D.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of on the quarterback there. I mean, so they have a free rusher. He's got to fade away from that, Gio, and he's got to be able to get the ball out.
Length margin from 42 yards. Hit from 36 earlier, and he's good again. And Caldwell goes under center. The handoff. Good surge by that offensive line. Was Gerald Green able to pick it up? Third down and 9. Here comes the pressure. Caldwell getting heated up. Eludes the rush. On his feet. Heads to the sideline, and he's going to be well short of the first down. To call the plays. Only occasionally does he stick his nose in there, he says. Get involved in the play call. We'll go 3 and out on that series. This is Devontae Ross making guys miss. And he'll walk out near the 40-yard line, and now Troy's got it back.
This punt return by Devontae Ross. He's able to feel the ball, put his foot in the ground, do a pirouette, get vertical, outrun the defense, and get the ball up the sideline. That's really great balance, change the direction, let him put his hand down.
Great players away from the group of 5. Both of these teams have to be worried about that. There's Caldwell showing off his arm. Deep throw, and that's going to be picked off. Intended for Ross, and it's Ladarius Webb Jr. He's got a convoy. Look out. Webb down the sideline. Finally cut down inside the 25 by Landon Parker. The second interception of a Troy quarterback tonight for this Jags defense.
Well, that ball was misjudged by Devontae Ross, and you know, worst case should have been able to knock that thing down, but the throw was certainly overthrown there, and great play made by Webb. Shifted the field completely.
That's second and 23. Play fake to the flat. Caught by Pritchett. Pritchett cuts it back to the middle. Look at this. Elusive. Jamal Pritchett to the 20-yard line. From 42 yards out. That is the second 42-yarder for Margin. He is 3 for 3 tonight. Another strike. This one is in the hands of Ross against the Jaguars, but all Jags tonight. Here's Matthew Caldwell going for Devontae Ross. Intercepted again. This time it's Wesley Miller.
Great position in the coverage, coming down with that interception. Another turnover for Troy.
Bothwell bounces to the outside. The rookie showing off his wheels. He'll get it across the midfield line to the 48 of Troy.
Well, is going to be one heck of a football player for South Alabama. He's got the ability with his size and strength to still show you change. I'd like to see him finish strong here tonight as well.
Caldwell in trouble and down. There's a sack for the South Alabama defense, and that's a loss of 5.
It's that same concept. They're trying to kick out the edge, and the edge is beat. Just trying to minimize these penalties.
And Troy is going to shut that down. It's going to be 4th down for South Alabama. Caldwell throws on the run, and that is complete, and that's going to be a 1st down easily. Well, Troy inside the red zone. They've actually been good in the red zone this year. Haven't been there many times. Caldwell throws a strike, and it is juggled and caught. Out to Ross.
Nice job of taking the hit and throwing the ball. Nice job of controlling the ball at the end and securing it in the end zone. You see the burst of Devontae Ross' talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's you know, they just need to find more mechanisms to get him the ball.
Renfro is on for the extra point. Line drive kick, and it's no good. He missed it. That is going to be the last play of this football game. How about it? South Alabama finally off the schneid. First win over Troy since 2017. Major Applewhite will go across the field to shake hands with the other first-year head coach Jared Parker, as this rivalry was pretty lopsided in this edition tonight. Good night for number 7, redshirt freshman. Passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and he leads the Jags to a win, and the belt is held high in Mobile. 25-9 the final. For Steve Adazio and our crew, I'm Clay Matvick. We now send you to SportsCenter.